Hello there, folks. Welcome to our bonus nighttime stream. We are working on finished Space Quest Collection, specifically finishing our playthrough of Space Quest 5. I do still have the guide pulled up. Should be all good there from where we were before. So all we gotta really do is get on into this and see if we can get through the last bit in just a few hours. Honestly, not sure how long this is gonna take. Let's restore this. We need to go here. There he goes. Hey, Mazhole. How you doing? So we found the Goliath's approaching at high speed. She's aiming her torpedoes. Alright. Um, Gotta wait for it to actually fire a shot. He shot at us. Brilliant observation, Flo. Just sit there, Captain. Do something. She's coming around again. Evasive action. Directly into an asteroid field. Be suicide. Yeah. And maybe I didn't have to wait. What the? Oh no, that's the Goliath we're seeing. Okay. Yeah, it's the plan for now, at least. I'm hoping to be able to keep going, though. Admittedly, subscriber numbers will help for that. Let's see. We're being hailed by the Goliath captain, putting it on stream. Hello again, Wilco, you insignificant little pimple on the behind of humanity. Speaking of Pustulous Quirk, you've never looked better. Ha, you pathetic fool. You've no idea what you're up against. I'm going to puke out the entire galaxy, starting with Starcon. And if I have anything to say about it... Your puny ship is no match for the Goliath. Au revoir, broom jockey. The next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. Though, mutated like that. Let's see, Captain, I'm going to have to make an EVA to repair the damage from the Goliath's attack. You can monitor me on audio over the comm circuit in my pressure suit. Be careful, Cliffy. Yes, sir. Prepare to exit Pod Bay airlock. I'm heading towards the port stabilizer. Made it. This will only take a minute. I just need to make a few minor adjustments. Oops. Wait, why did... Okay, Captain. That got her. I'm coming back. Well, there goes Cliffy. Say, Captain, am I just seeing things, or is that gentleman floating out there in space with the surprised expression on his face our chief engineer? Yeah, that would be who that was. Actually, shoot. We need to go to Pod Bay, which is not there. Need to hit the button. Go down this way. Uh, no. In the closet again. No, okay, so not there. Open the closet in the corner. Oh. Well, there goes Astro Chicken. Or maybe it was one of these? So even with a guide, you never... Ah, okay, there we go. Now... Go here. Pod rotation. Now we have to enter the pod. You know, when a guide recommends saving, that's definitely a point to save the game. Alright. Save. Okay. So just left handle to steer the pod in all directions. Aim with the right. Aim for the right dot on the radar and fly to it to find Cliffy. Use the right handle to operate the grappling arm. Aim for Cliffy's waist to get Cliffy. A message on the screen will display when the target is in range. Return to the Eureka. Okay. Hey. Okay. That we did get him. Hey! We did it! Fairly close on everything, too. No! You okay, Cliffy? Just give me a minute to rest and catch my breath, sir. Thanks for pulling my butt out of the sling again, Captain. That's 2 I owe you. Think nothing of it, Chief. Okay, I won't. But you need to get us out of here, sir. I don't know how much longer the Eureka can stand the pounding she's taking. Really? Come on. Oh, is the door not open? That's right, the door isn't open. I have to redo the elevator door. There we go. Every time with the fart. Alright, laying a course. 41666. Light speed. It's definitely one of those spots where death was definitely easy to come. Oh, look, another person. Regular speed. There we go. Another ban somebody because, well, they're trying to sell me on paying for views, and that's not what we do here. Standard orbit. Alright, and then we go ahead and teleport our way down. Before we go ahead and do that, let's save the game again. This time under the name of our new area. In the way a little bit. Genetics. Alright. Good old energize. Oh. This is the it's meant to be messed up and we're turned into a fly. Looks like you had a zany transporter blooper, Raj. Quick, get a camera. Galactic Inquirer will pay you 10 buckazoids if they publish your photo. All right. Okay. Okay. Somebody up there explain to me how the captain of a starship can be reduced to a common housefly? No kitties, Captain. Thanks for the pep talk, Flo. Tell Cliffy to get down here now. Captain, sensors have located a large underground structure to the west of your position. Why don't you go check it out while we work on the transporter problem? I'll do that, Flo, but please tell Cliffy to get down here ASAP. Wilco out. Okay. Okay. Go and fly through the card reader slot. I'm gonna resave here. One, I don't trust that we won't die on this, and two, just so we can find out the info. Walk through to find the card reader combination. Oh no. No, I need to do more in there. Okay, so that one. That one. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Or 2, 6, 4, 8. One of the two. All right. Proceed to the Genetic lab. Fly to the computer. Okay. Select restart. System 3 and security. Huh. So camera 1 to see Roger's body climb into a compost bin, and camera 3 Okay. Turn outside through the card reader. Okay. I'm gonna bug him about this one. Alright, fly away. Mm-hmm. Land on Cliffy's face. It's just a hunch, but I think there's something wrong with the transporter. Can you describe the problem, sir? Will you look at me? I'm a fly. You sure are. What happened to the rest of you? It crawled in the trash bin. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can fix you up. Where's this dumpster? I think it's behind the large rock outcropping. Lead the way, Captain. Excuse me, Captain. I am going to scan the perimeter. It says to the back left, but I don't know how we get back left. Flyboy, sir, you can show me where the rest of you is. I'll show you. Trying to, but the game doesn't make it easy. Did they mean back right, not back left? Got it. Think I can fix you, Captain. I just have to reverse the phase polarity on the transporter interface grid. You need to park yourself on old dung breath here for me to descramble the two of you. Here goes nothing. Energize. Boy, Captain, I'm sure glad you're back to normal. Sorry, sir. How do you feel? Except for a strange urge to go jump in that fertilizer bin and roll around, I feel pretty normal. Sure is some setup these genetic boys got here. You haven't seen the half of it. I flew through this locking mechanism and found a big underground lab next door. Of course, there was only so much I could do there as a fly. Anyway, there was a lot of really high-tech gizmos and all kinds of advanced technology. A moment too late, you realize saying the words "advanced technology" to Cliffy is like showing a photograph of helpless women to children to a Doberman Pinscher. The hunger gleam comes to your engineer's eye. Oh, really? Why don't we take a closer look at that lock, Captain? You never know. If we can't open it, we might even find something we can use against the pucoid critters. I'll meet you there. Use the hole punch on the business card, pressing holes in 4 corners. Here's your communicator, sir. I located it during my scans of the area. Thanks, WD-40. I believe I can be of most help back on the ship. Please beam me aboard, Cliffy. It's nice to have a robot on our side. Alright. Hole punch. Okay. Please, thank you. Look, looks dangerous down there, Captain. I volunteer to stand guard up here. Of course. Okay. Activity log. Projects. So read the activity log. Logged mainframe to station OU812. Henhouse of Doom program. Terminated. Link failure. Alright. Next. Level 1 priority alpha security alert. Intruders. Quite a bit to happen there. Alright. Projects. Read all the primordial soup. Primordial soup. Feasibly sturdy. And highly adaptable microbacteria to enable terraforming on planets currently unsuitable for human habitation. Not a bad idea. The meta bacteria will serve as a base for an artificial food chain on selected planets. As a natural, will eat poison, giving off water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and producing a rich organic base that other introduced organisms can feed upon. In essence, the microbacteria will create a living primordial soup. Preliminary trials, the bacteria strain Cassius Volux has shown the greatest promise. Ideal candidate for our purpose. Experiment trials will bombard with hard radiation to confirm hardiness and test adaptability. Placing a petri dish of bacteria behind a computer monitor for a period of hours will expose it to hard radiation conditions similar to those on an Class D planet. Later, we shall repeat the procedure using a safer type of radiation, such as a gamma ray source. Initial results are encouraging. It thrives in the radiation environment as long as adequate food sources are provided. OP to introduce live mice. Huh. Okay. Alright. You can even see that the bribes Through there. Alright. Okay. Now, this is strictly supposed to be for fun. Oh, it's the whole Tasmanian devil thing. It looks like you really lost your head this time. Okay. That was good. That's a good little Easter egg death. Press the hole in the back. I love how some things I can just hit and he's like, yeah, I'll walk to that and press it. Others I have to get closer. So we got some like nitrogen can. Return to Cliffy. You'll automatically give the nitrogen and be back to the Eureka. Oh, I guess we don't. Okay. What did you find, Captain? I've discovered that the Pucoids have a critical weakness. They can't stand the cold. Extremely low temperature temporarily halts the molecule action of the primordial soup that causes the mutation. Does it reverse the process? I'm afraid not, but at least it's better than nothing. Did you find anything else? I found a couple canisters of liquid nitrogen. Great, give them here. Maybe I can rig something up to use against those Pucoid critters. I sure hope so, Cliffy. Well, Captain, I think we've done all we can here for now. Let's head back to the ship. Back to Eureka. I'll beam us up now, Captain. Alright. Gotta be some way to help Beatrice. Really can't think of any offhand. I really can't think of any offhand, sir. What's your beastie so excited about? So when Spiky acts up, think he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy? He's jumping on the cryo chamber. Now he's jumping on the transporter. What do you think the critter is trying to tell us, Captain? We should initiate a manual control bypass to reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid and then use the transporter to reintegrate Beatrice's DNA molecules. You know, it just might work. Good boy, Spiky! Get that ambassador ready, sir. I'll man the transporter. The fact that he could get himself out of there means that the ploy of that is just a ploy. Okay. 10-second defrost. Mm-hmm. Make it so, Cliffy. Okay, Captain. Just a minute. I've got to make some minor, delicate micro adjustments to the transporter. Mm-hmm. Oh, B, I thought you were puked for sure. So did I. I feel weak. I need to rest. No problem. I'll tuck you back in the cryo so you can recuperate. Okay, but I've got just one question for you guys. What happened to my underwear? Oops. Excuse me, Roger. Alright. So now we go back to the bridge. I think when we sit down, we'll save again. Different times where a whoopee cushion could be funny for an entire 4 hour, 5 or 6 hour game. Oh, I should have actually changed the name of this. Oh well. It's technically end of one, beginning of the other. Alright. That's orange, not yellow, at least on my screen. But alright. Scan for ships. The Goliath is currently in the vicinity of Gingivitis, sir. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco? That is all. Okay. Now we want to lay in a curse for gingivitis. 81100. Now that that's done, let's talk to him again. Light speed. There we go. Regular speed. Sensors have detected the presence of the Goliath in the area, Captain Wilco. Indicate that the Goliath will be in visual range in approximately 10 seconds. You rang? Wilk ship. Anything else, Captain? Nope, that would be it. Affirmative, Captain. Hey, Captain, get your tail down here to the lab. I got something you might want to take a look at. Is honestly going a little smoother than I thought it would. Still, probably wouldn't have been easy to finish this last night, but it might have been a lot closer than I thought I was. Captain, I've been making a few scans of the Goliath, and I've come up with some interesting information. Oh, really? Like what? Well, our scans show that the mutated crew of the Goliath is not spread evenly through the various sections of the ship, as it normally would be. The engineering spaces are almost completely deserted, for example. So, well, if you were to enter the ship at that location, you would stand a good chance of getting aboard undetected. By saying you pretty much mean me, don't you, Cliffy? What good would that do? Well, maybe WD-40 can beam over and incapacitate the crew. Then I could zip on over and set something up like we did for the Ambassador with their transporter. Okay. So, Cliffy will find the entrance point on the map. Oh. A lot of pucoid activity in that area of the Goliath. Mostly crew quarters. We've registered a lot of pucoid moving through there. Emitters are located there. Lots of hard radiation. Going to land there, Captain. Those engines are red hot. Thrust turbulence. Let's show the least amount of pucoid activity, Captain. This section got most of the Goliath's weapons and control system. Probably swamped. So I have no other controls, and that seems to be okay. I guess that was just for our knowledge to know where to go. Okay. Yeah, because this time instead of having to control the ship, we're just gonna push up thing on the Goliath for where we want to go. Okay. Helps if I can spell, doesn't it? Oh no, well, that's right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Use the hand icon to indicate the position of the Goliath hull you wish to dock at. Okay. We'll resave here. Press the button beside the door and use a laser cutter. Okay. I probably shouldn't have saved at this spot. Well, if we picked the wrong spot, we picked the wrong spot. Having expanded the laser torch's power pack and cutting through the Goliath's super hard hull, you decided to leave the spent bulky tool in the EVA pod. Okay. Wait for the pucoid to appear and disappear. Okay. Wait for the pucoid to appear and disappear, then head to the control panel and insert the distributor cap. Okay, so we need to go up there. Okay, that's the one we're looking for. The warp distributor cap snaps into its receptacle with a quiet click, and the Goliath star drive reawakens from its slumber. Okay, I'll let him appear and disappear again, and then follow him. I say we'll save before we get too much further. This is a spot where I definitely feel like Death is a good possibility. Okay. Save once more. Do we want to go north? West? Yep, there's Pac-Man. North. And again, here, the guide tells us to save. Let's go north again. Go up and enter the highest available door, level 6 or 7, if the elevator is there. Well. Looks like you've been spreading yourself a bit thin lately. Perhaps you'd like to try one of our less challenging games, like Mixed Up Mother Goose? Okay. We'll give this one more try. I think we're dead. Okay. So that's level 9? Now we're on level 6. Okay, good. Perfect timing. We'll leave it on the save screen here. We're gonna go ahead and take a short little break to run our ads. But when we come back, in all honesty, we may be finishing the game. We'll see. So give me just a few moments to go ahead and run those ads, and then we'll see how the last of this goes. See you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, we are back and ready to finish this up. So let's do this. And that means let's hit our save first and see. Now that we're on level 6, we are going south, west, come on, north, north again, east, and north. And now save the game again. Because we're about to enter another elevator shaft. No, not restore. Save. So we're here, and we can just kind of go out and hope that we won't have... Oh. I mean, we might be able to go there from here. I just don't know. I guess if it's not gonna move, we can try. So it'd be... Yeah, no, we can't. If we can't go west there, then we can't. There we go. Okay, south. West. North. West. North. West. North. And then... we save. Try to make our way to level 2. Okay. Good. South. West. South twice. east. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised at how much we're not being targeted by deadly things right now. Alright, save. Hmm. I like how it's just a simple switch. Time to get caught. Welcome aboard, Captain Wilco. A pity you can't stay, but I'm afraid you won't be with us very much longer. I won't go down without a fight, Quark. I know Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, Judo, and several other Chinese words. There's no escape for you. This time, young broom jockey, your fate is sealed. Not this time, Quirk. Now the foot's in the other shoe. You're toast. I've temporarily frozen them with my new liquid nitrogen blasters. We must quickly make our way to the transporter room where Cliffy awaits. Captain, I've got the transporter all set up to separate the primordial soup from the Goliath's crew. Quick, hide. Not like that, Captain. Hide over there behind the bulkhead and give me a signal as soon as the Pukoids are in position. Now, Cliffy. Ah, shoot. Was I too soon? Oh. Yada yada. Oh, freeze scum. Her turn turns that into a very different word there. She's fighting freeze scum. Okay, let me get a save. Okay, so I just had to wait a little longer. It wasn't I had to time it. Okay. That's got her, Captain. I've beamed all the Pukoid material from the crew out into space. But what about Quirk? He's not here. This is Captain Wilco. Go ahead, Eureka. Captain, thank heavens. We were beginning to worry. I'm all right, Flo. We managed to cure what's left of the Goliath's crew, but there's no sign of Quirk. Wait, Captain, I've just detected a shuttle launch from the Goliath. I see it, Flo. Looks like Quirk's trying to make a run for it. Holy hockey pucks! He's heading straight for the blob. Uh-oh. This looks bad. Very bad. I think we're in trouble. Order to beam back to Eureka. Let it flow. I'm gonna fire it. No, I think we can write it out. No. Beam me over to the Eureka. If he says he's locked onto you and standing by, energize. Of course, we got a mistake right at the end there. All right. So, this is the final bit. The Goliath's hull is nearing structural failure, Captain. She's going to implode if we don't do something. Alright, let's save. Alright. Okay. Fire. Aye, sir. Decloaking, sir. Locking weapons. Eat plasma, blobface! Activate RRS. Got the blob aboard, sir. Containment fields are holding at 200% capacity, but they won't last long. We're losing power, sir. The ship's going to fall apart any minute. Abandoned ship. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out of here. You're a brave man, Captain. In case you don't make it out of here, I want you to know that, except for a few minor incidents, which I won't go into straight right now, it's been an honor serving with you. That's the self-destruct active. All right. Phew, I'm glad to get out of there. Now, how come all those pretty lights are flashing? What's going on? That's not nice. Think you're still a bit woozy, Bia. Whatever you say, dear. Energize. Dang. This piece must have blown a circuit or something. Good thing I accidentally went in here before. Okay. Handy later, you put the extra shoes back in your pocket. I hope I didn't just screw that up, but that's why I saved before. Nope, apparently I did mess that up. Oh, I gotta remember to get Spike from his cage before we beam out anyway. Oh. I not need one. There we go. Yeah, the giant pus-oozing blob has burst through the trash container hatchway. You're up to your knees in it now. There we go. That's close. I'd hate to try that again. Sure, if the transporter is working right, you better first, Bia. Oh, Roger, you're so self-sacrificing. God, she didn't get good. She didn't get killed. Guess the transporter checks out. Gotta remember Spike. And I just noticed the Pong playing up above. Troll, get us out of here. Flo, call StarCon and tell them what happened. Are you kidding? What a time for the game to crash. Alright, well, at least we only have a little bit left to do. fire. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, we don't have to redo the text. We're just trying to get to the exit there so we can see the ending. Abandoned ship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You tell me when we're done with this. You can tell me later what why you hate me or what stupid thing you think I did. All right. Come on, we got this. Yep. Yep, the energize messes up. Out we go. Make our way out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Selflessly sacrificing, or selfishly sacrificing, I should say. But it's fine. It all works out. There we go. Now, this is where we... There we go. Okay, we got the explosion. It didn't crash the game this time. There we go. Congratulations, crew. A job well done. You deserve most of the credit, sir. Yeah, without you, we'd never have beat those puked-out mutants. Oh, Roger, you're the greatest. I can't believe I ever doubted you. Laying a course for Starbase 22, Droll. Prepare to make the jump to heinous speed. Buckle up, everybody. Engage. Congratulations! You've vaporized the globulous personification of the villainous Captain Quirk, saving countless lives from its menace. Fighting back the tremendous urge to plot a course to Disneyland, Roger and his loyal crew make their way back to StarCon. And so ends another chapter in the continuing adventures of Roger Wilco. Stay tuned for future episodes of our courageous custodian and his crew as they continue their quest to clean up where others have gone before. Got our nice little credit scene here. That should be the end. I don't know if there's any, anything post-credit in this game. But it does mean we've got just one game left to play through, and I have honestly no ideas about it because I've never played 6, nor do I know much about it. Other than it is a much more well, I shouldn't say much more. It came out in 95, but it is still a more recent one compared to anything else. Promotional fee was paid. Sprint. Thank you for playing Space Quest V: The Next Mutation. Okay, it just ended like that. Alright. That is fine then. So long enough that I'm glad we took the time, because an extra hour and a half last night would have been kind of rough to go through. But it does mean we managed to finish the game today. Yeah, so tomorrow will be the standard just afternoon stream of Pokemon Scarlet. I did continue playing for a little bit after the stream this afternoon. I did get everyone up to level 60, so hopefully that will be good. We'll kind of have to play it by ear and see. If I have to do some more raids just to get some extra candy to try to level up, that's fine, but the hope is we'll try to get through each of the challenges and see if we can just be good with what we've got. If not, then we'll see how it goes. But that will be tomorrow. There won't be an evening stream tomorrow for sure, because now with the shift, Monday is going to be my day off, which means I kind of want to end earlier and not do a nighttime stream on Sundays if I'm going to have the day off. Similarly, I don't want to necessarily do a morning stream on Tuesdays, which I am thinking about timing and everything for maybe doing a couple hour stream each morning for something just kind of casual. That's where I'm likely to put back 7 Days to Die, because we were doing that at one point, and I would love to kind of bring that back in games similar to it. But we'll see how that goes. As always, though, hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight, even if it was a short little one. And I will see you all next time. So, later.